struggling to replace my garbage disposal. Poor design makes this task daunting.
Uh-oh. Yeah, some genius thought it was a good idea to put the extension cord from the garbage disposal, snake it through the hole here, and not give actual access to the damn outlet. So if you're trying to replace the garbage disposal, you can't even put your hand to unplug it. So now, here's the next step. I'm gonna cut right through the cabinets and unplug it just so that I can replace the damn garbage disposal. This is so much unnecessary work just because somebody decided to take a shortcut. And that's what happens when you take shortcuts. So I'm using the reciprocating saw. I'm just cutting it little by little. Just a little piece of cut has already made a huge difference. And I taped the extension cord to the wall so that it stays out of the way. Just a little bit more cut and then I'll be able to unplug the garbage disposal. What I did was I ended up taking off the garbage disposal so I can get more room to actually use the reciprocating saw. Get an appreciation for how old and how rusty this old garbage disposal is. Look at that. This thing, I'm surprised it lasts as long. Look at those rust deposits. Look at that. Yeah, baby's not surprised. Baby is not thrilled. So yeah, it's still plugged in, which is crazy enough. It's still plugged in, but I was able to manage to get it off. And then you can see the bracket. Look how nasty that is. Yuck. So that all that stuff is getting replaced. All of this is getting completely replaced today. We got a little bit more of a cut. I'm not trying to cut a lot of it. But check this out. What's that there? That is the plug. Right there. You see that? Now, where's the outlet? Well, the outlet, that's actually the plug to the dishwasher. I thought I unplugged the garbage disposal, but I actually unplugged the dishwasher. This cable is actually for the garbage disposal, and it goes up there. You see? Yep, there it goes, right there. You see the outlet? Right there. Genius. Somebody smart put it right behind the dishwasher. It's time to get this unplugged and let's get this thing swapped out. There it goes, right there. So this is the moment of truth. After, I don't know, about 3-4 hours. Yeah, going back and forth. I actually got the hole big enough for my hand to fit through. And now it is time to unplug the garbage disposal. Look at that. Boom, I got it unplugged. Celebration time, baby. So here's what the old one looks like. All rusted, and then here's the new one. Ring, bracket, brand new. Yeah, you can see the wire nuts here, like how much water has gotten and rust has gotten into the electrical unit. So this thing definitely has to go. We're switching out the power source from the old one and we'll put it onto the new one. Alright, I didn't show the electrical install, but I have already installed the new bracket. Everything's all nice and chrome, beautifully placed. And it looks like there's a bag underneath it. That's because the new garbage disposal is positioning the drain, and the plumber's putty is now setting. So whatever's left of the plumber's putty, I'm gonna peel that away. Only took me 2 days, 2 whole days, probably less than that. Maybe about 30 hours total, but finally did it. I cut the big hole inside of the cabinets so that I can easily access the plug now. without having to move the dishwasher. The brand new garbage disposal. Check for any leaks. Let the water run. Any leaks? 0 leaks, young boy. That's how you do it. And I only got 1 cut on my hand, which barely bled. It's a little cut on my hand. You can't even tell where it is. It's on the bottom of my thumb right there. Other than that, next time it won't be as hard because half of the time was spent just cutting that hole in the wall and unplugging the new garbage disposal. Other than that, I'm very satisfied. All right, hopefully this helps y'all.